my journey, I guess, meeting Justin and coming on board with Eddie Dilleen and his team commenced in 23 when, in a passing comment from a friend, mentioned Eddie's name, and I'd heard the name, and from there I went online and acquired Eddie's first book. That arrived, and I read through it very quickly. It took me 7 hours. I knocked it over one night. And from there I had some credit card issues, so I got rid of all the credit cards except for one. Put me in a good financial position. The business was doing well. I had good capacity to service loans, and in November I reached out to Eddie's team via the website. They came back to me in December and of course paid the buyer's agent fee, and then was on board and we started looking at properties in 2024. Justin, of course, I came on board and met with Justin once I'd signed up with Eddie, and we're starting looking at properties. And so Justin came on board as the finance and to organise the loans with different agencies. And one of the things I liked when I was reading through Eddie's books, particularly the first one and more so the second one, was the fact that it was a one-stop shop. So by dealing with Eddie and his team, and of course Justin, they take care of the finance. They've got people available for pre-purchase loans, for pre-purchase inspections on the property. They've also got lawyers on board. So it's a one-stop shop. I'm time poor. I've been in the building industry for over 40 years, but I don't have time to do what Eddie does and research properties, and I certainly don't have time to do what Justin does and search through hundreds of different lenders that are available in Australia to acquire a loan that suits my needs and benefits and repayments, and therefore make the property profitable. So meeting Justin as part of Eddie's team was great. We've had a number of conversations and emails over the last 2 years. And of course I bought a number of properties. We've got others that are on foot now, and in Melbourne. We're just waiting for the loans to be approved, and we'll move forward. So meeting Justin was good. He talks the talk. He's got the runs on the board the same as Eddie has. And every interaction I've had with him and the meetings I've had in this premises here earlier this year have all been fantastic, and the outcome's been really beneficial to all parties. And I love dealing with Eddie and his team simply because they are a one-stop shop. You don't have to go anywhere. As I said, I'm time poor. Everything's under the one roof. There's no problems. Everything's dealt with in a timely fashion, and that's what you pay your buyer's agent's fee for. You know, I don't have the time to run around like other people and source all of those components of what makes buying a property integral, whereas Eddie's got them in the one-stop shop, and that's the best thing about meeting Justin and his team. I've never had any problems getting finance. There's obviously a great deal of lenders out there, a great deal of which I know nothing about, but that's what Eddie's role is, and Justin's role, and that's what's made Justin's, I guess, coming on board with Eddie. The really easy part is getting so the banks will finance the property, because without that you can't move forward. So Justin's and his team have made that super easy.
Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. That's unreal. Yeah, having clients like Andy that actually take action makes our job obviously a lot easier and a lot more rewarding. And it's a long-term partnership. You know, you can't obviously grow the portfolio without us there in the trenches with you, making it happen. And when we have a really good communication and respectful relationship, it just makes things work like clockwork. So, we all win at the end of the day. He's obviously growing his portfolio and being a very time-poor business owner. We're able to support people just like Andy, make them more wealth and obviously grow their picture. You don't work that bloody hard to not walk away with anything at the end of the day. So, to be a part of that journey, and obviously, rely on our expertise, and obviously working closely with the Dilleen team is just a massive value add. So, yeah, clients like Andy, we obviously love working with them. And yeah, if anyone else needs any other assistance or very similar to Andy, reach out to us. We're more than happy to help.
Yeah, couldn't speak highly enough of Justin and the Dilleen team. I've never had any issues with them, even at the buyer's agent side and looking for the properties that are suitable, right down to the property management, with the properties across a number of states. Eddie's management team have always been top notch. I've never had a problem. They converse with me. They're on the ball. Their inspections are extremely rigorous and regimental. They're routine inspections. And that's what you want from a property manager. You've got an investment there that you're hoping will grow value. You've got good tenants in there, and that starts with having the right property manager to undertake that role and protect your investment moving forward. So across the whole team, I can't fault them. So Eddie's business with Justin and the rest of the Dilleen team, I have no problems recommending them. I've had nothing but 100% success with them. There's no problems. Everything runs like clockwork. I can't speak highly enough of them.
No, pretty good, but you might have to better get that fucking loan approved.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. And listen, the proof's in the pudding. As I said in the earlier interview, been researching property investment for a long while, and having been in the building industry, I've sort of, it's been a passion of mine to also get into the industry as an investor. So reading Eddie's book, which came by chance, it's that thing, you see an opportunity, you seize it. Someone mentioned his name and I knew I'd heard it, and the rest is history. I got online, ordered his book, it was there in a couple of days, and as such, the rest is now history for what's happened. Yeah, Justin Picker is more than just a broker. He's part of the Dilleen team that's been really successful for my outcome, and of course moving and creating wealth is attributed wholly and solely to this man, and